Hello, 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 everybody. This is Ayana, aka Miss Brownie, and welcome back to Brownie's House of Tarot. I'm so sorry about that. I accidentally ended the video I recorded. That's my fault. Okay, but there will be a part two. So this is gonna be Tamar Braxton part two. In the previous video, I was talking about how I meditated on her and how she was just saying, I hate this, and she also said working on a new album to me, working on a new album. When I was shuffling the cards, one of the cards I got, which was the Nine of Pentacles. It was a Nine of Pentacles. This one actually talked about how she was harboring the fruits of her label from her success. I'm thanking her new song that just came out. And this one talked about how she didn't just this one, it basically talked about how she didn't see her worth, and she wasn't accepting herself for what she really was. She was blossoming and she really didn't know it. That's the Supreme now. And then the Death card came out. It called, because she didn't accept it, there was a change. There was some type of change, and with the change, in the process of releasing that new project or album, she experienced a setback. So that's what was going on with that setback. That's what was going on. Now, with that being said, that's the major rundown what I taught in the previous video. I'm gonna shuffle, and I'm gonna also try to see if I have any intuitive messages, any clairaudient messages from her as to what happened. Let's see what I can do. I believe I just heard hold on, and I also heard help. Now she was working with somebody, and then we have the Two of Wands here. Now, balance is needed. Balance is very much needed, and there was two factors in her life that she was trying to balance out, or that she needed to balance out. Working on the real. The real. What I just heard was working on the real. You guys, she was previously a co-host on the real. She was one of the hosts on the real, and she left the show. I don't want to say she got fired, but she left the show. No, she had very close friends. She has people that she could talk to in her circle. She has people that love her, but with these two cards popping out, the Magician, she wasn't able to manifest. She still wasn't happy. She wasn't able to manifest what she wanted. Chronicles basically talks about money, finances, trouble in the home, material or financial issues. Trouble. Tamar Braxton. Just words. Clarify two words. Temperance. Oh my gosh. Temperance, yeah. She needed to formulate a long time ago. She needed to find balance in a certain situation, and at that point, she needed to find peace within herself. That's what I have. She needed to find balance and peace and harmony within herself, and in a certain situation, she needed to come to peace with it. Yeah. Balance. She needed balance. Tamar attempt to commit suicide. Did Tamar attempt to commit suicide? Goddess of Wands. Now, Goddess of Wands. Goddess of Wands. She has that ability, that multitasking ability, and she is able to multitask. It's in reverse. Now, she was basically focused on providing for her family, but she also had guilt. She felt it guilty. She felt like she was neglecting her responsibilities, or she wasn't focusing on her responsibilities. She was focusing much on her. This card is basically talking about women and luxury. She was focusing on her career and not on her home life. That's what it feels like. And she felt guilty because she wasn't focusing on her home life. But with that being said, what I have, I believe no. Maybe she took a few pills, but I don't think she meant to drive herself to go crazy. Yeah, I don't think she tried to commit suicide. I don't feel like she tried to commit suicide here. Yeah, I just asked intuitively, did she try to commit suicide? I got no. So no, Tamar did not try to commit suicide. Working on self. She was working on herself, or she was trying to work on herself. That's what I just heard. Working on self. Tamar was not trying to commit suicide. I do not believe she was trying to commit suicide. I believe it was just an accidental overdose, but it wasn't suicidal. I'm going to meditate and see what really happened. happy at home. She seemed like I heard her happy at home. Maybe she was happy. She had some problems, but she was happy, very happy. What happened the night Tamar was hospitalized? What happened the night Tamar was hospitalized? Son of Swords. Son of Swords. The Son of Swords. You know, she was working on a new project. She was actually working on a new project. So she was in a positive mindset. She was focusing on a new project, a new talent here. She was working on something. She was working. And here's the thing: the key word that I keep hearing when I'm meditating, and when I pause, I'm meditating and I'm reaching out. But the key word I'm hearing is working. Homegirl was working, and she was focused on that point. Okay, she was trying to give you the best that she got. What happened? Tamar was hospitalized. So even though she was working, she basically wasn't satisfied on her project. She wasn't satisfied with this new project and how it was coming out. So she was working, but she wasn't satisfied with it. This must have been meant to come out. And with the Magician popping out, it's like, oh, I'm going to manifest this. I'm going to do this. We're going to get this right. Working. She might have been in her studio working on this album and trying to get it to come out. Pop. Boom. What happened? Tamar was hospitalized. Let me see what I got here. No, I don't think she tried to commit suicide. She didn't commit suicide. She didn't try to commit suicide. And don't mind me, I forget my definitions a lot, but I will be working on it. So yeah, so she was these very first days she was working on this new project, and she was very happy. And the Wheel of Fortune is talking about how even though she had a hard time, things were getting better for her. So now we're jumping into the Swords, right? Even though she had a hard time, things were starting to get better. So we're jumping into the Son of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is reversed. Clarity. Now even though she was working on her project, it was a lack of clarity here, and she wasn't very confident. She didn't believe. She was very worried. She was stressed. She was very stressed that this album wouldn't work out, and she wasn't grounded with the Six of Cups here. This Six of Cups, it talks about how she wasn't grounded. She wasn't into herself, and she wasn't meditating as much as she should have. She very wasn't paying attention. You know, she wasn't like really there. Like she wasn't motivating herself with that Four of Cups here. And even though she had an offer, there was an offer there for her. It wasn't what she wanted though. I think what it was for her work, she received the offer, but it wasn't the offer that she wanted. And she was being presented with other options. She was also being offered other options. She just didn't want those options. She was also thinking about her past. She was stuck in the past. She was reflecting on her past as well. Maybe there was some happy times in her life, and she feels like she should have been happy. She was very much questioning herself. I hate to say this, but maybe she may have felt like maybe she missed Vince, and maybe she felt like she did something wrong with Vince, her husband. How dare I speak on that? But yeah, whatever. Let's talk about being stuck in the past, whole friendships, relationship, this and that. And you see these two kids in the background, right? This is somebody from her past. She's stuck in her past, and she's not focused on the present and the future. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Let's see when I come back from this. Tamar come back from this. What was this? The Four of Pentacles? You guys, I did have the Ten of Pentacles written down. It's all in the back. Okay, but yeah. This is the Four of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles, like Four of Pentacles, my opinion. No. It talks about stinginess, haunted by the fear of poverty and possessions are now a self-imposed prison. She didn't. It felt like she wasn't letting go of her material things, or she didn't want to let go. She didn't want to let go of her earnings, or being too stingy with her money and her material items. Just being stingy, selfish, thinking only of herself. You know. If she can let go of her stinginess, and right now it shows how she's stuck into herself. So she has to let go. Goddess of Wands, yeah. Tamar. I got the Goddess of Wands here. Let's see. Goddess of Wands reverse. Whoa. Yeah, it seems like she's gonna be too focused on providing for herself and her son. She's too focused on that, and it's kind of gonna. It's me. What's in my bounce back? Tamar, you gotta focus. I'm also hearing no as well. Tamar bounce back. I pray she bounces back, but I'm hearing no. what's gonna happen is, as of right now, will she bounce back? No, but it's gonna be a while, and there's gonna be a man here by her side. Let me see if I wrote it down. See, what makes it easy is that when you write this stuff down, you can actually just look and do what you need to do. But when you're just sitting there like, where is it? Man. But we'll get it together. Everything takes time, and trust me, trust and believe me, it will be manifested, okay? Arrogance and aggressiveness. You have started to have the worst qualities of fire. Humble yourself and be a compassionate individual that you are. Indication that your opportunity is coming. Confident yet respectful, compassionate. Okay, so as of right now, she might be. She's not gonna come directly out of it, but what's gonna happen is she's gonna have a male figure in her life that's gonna be compassionate to her and very respectful of her life. He's gonna humble her. She's gonna become very humble. So later on, she's not gonna bounce back right now, but she's gonna bounce back at a later time. It's gonna take a while for her to actually come out of that state. Yeah. And we're gonna end this off. I'm gonna go ahead and end this off. I didn't want to be stuck on the subject for too long. Sometimes I run over, but it's okay. Running over is good. Tamar Braxton. Please help. I heard please help. She wants help. Tamar, baby, you gotta balance out. You have to balance this stuff out. You have to balance your lifestyle here. This is a Two of Swords. Let's see. Two of Swords. You have to find balance right now. Everything is to her in her eyes. Everything is a mess. She's very confused. It's like she's having a hard time making a decision, and she's very confused. And she's asking for help. She's pleading for help. Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton with the Six of Swords here. It's going to be something that she's going to have to let go. I feel like she's going to have to let go or something. But she's going to move forward with her eyes on the ball. We don't know exactly what's to come yet, but she's moving forward. She's moving forward with sadness, but we don't know what yet is to come. Tamar. Where is that? Whatever. Anyway. Now on your way to a better position in life. However, you will realize that you need to release something that can't go with you. It could be something or someone. Maybe it's a burden or relationship, but either way, it's holding you back from a necessary transition in life. You may initially regret having to leave them behind, but you soon will see the better phase ahead of you having done so. Your sadness will be indeed replaced with clarity and the sense of change. Move forward. She has to let go of something or someone in order to be happy, and as soon as she can let it go, she'll be even happier. It ain't ways that it's way where you wanna be. All right, let me talk. Tamar Braxton. I know I wrote this one down. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. And what else she does need to do? She needs to stop questioning herself. She needs to stop questioning herself and stop focusing on her money and be happy, because she's making enough money, but it's not the amount of money that she wants. She has to be happy and stop questioning herself. It's like, am I not good? Am I not putting out enough work? What is it? What am I doing wrong? That's what I get. But yeah, she has to be happy and focus on her and her family, and not on her money, not on her pockets. But y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This reading, it very much gave me clarity. I hope you guys loved this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Bye, loves.